Now, I have to give credit to, this is Zaxx. No idea who this YouTuber is, but I got linked this, this video, I think from Salty Texas C on Twitter. He tagged me in it, and I just thought it was interesting because Amouranth appeared on a couple of G4 programs, and sure enough, they have her in a bikini in a ball pit. Here we are. Amouranth. G4 goes balls deep with Amouranth. Now, this is obviously the thumbnail for this video that we see here from Zaxx, but I want to go to the source.
It's been a hell of a 24 hours, Salty. Hey?
So how the hell, what just happened there? All I knew is I saw your video, I tweeted it out. Next thing I know, Ryan Cannell's got like over 100,000 views and shouted you out. And I'm in awe.
What happened was yesterday I was at home. I got a notification for a G4 video, Attack of the Show. And right in the headline, it said Amouranth joins the show. Of course, I do a triple take and I go, that can't be right. And I look, and sure enough, yeah, it's Amouranth, and it's definitely Attack of the Show. I check the date, and it's brand new. And I look around at all the bigger channels, and people are still talking about Frosk stuff, but
yeah,
from weeks ago, nobody has this anywhere.
Yeah.
And so I just put it together as quickly as I possibly could and put it out.
Do you think that happened because, one, it was on Twitch, and not everybody's on Twitch? Or two, do you think that people have just walked away from G4 and X-Play in this whole Frosk, get 'em Frosks thing? What do you think?
I think it's probably a bit of both. And people aren't actively, because no one wants to watch G4 for the most part. So what I think what happens is people wait for the other channels to report on what G4 is doing or have done. Because no one wants to sit through their mostly garbage. See, right? And,
no one wants to watch Zipper and Paperclip and Enema do their writing for Frosk? Okay, yeah.
No, Stapler either. Nobody likes Stapler.
Oh, I can't. I didn't mean to misgender Stapler. You're right.
Yeah, please don't. So the psychology of it was this. People who are watching are fully on board because anyone who's on the fence or not sure has stopped watching a long time ago.
I think what really got him was the bots.
So the part of it was that people who are already fans were in deep, and they weren't going to pull those clips to point out hypocrisy because they're fans and no one else is watching. And yeah, I got the notification and ran with it.
It's wild because you didn't get into all of the I don't know, stuff that you used to have to pay to watch, in booze and stuff, or go to New Orleans, on Bourbon Street to see at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's really wild to see this. And out of all of the streamers that they got out there, they grabbed Amouranth. To me, which is like, I think it's two big middle fingers up at whatever happened with Frosk and all of this stuff. Is this really as startling of an about face as I think a lot of people think it is, or are we just sort of having this schadenfreude about what G4 did to themselves?
This could be tied with their announcement last week that we're all in this together was their new motto. And so this could be a coincidence. They want to pull fans back in with stunts like that, which maybe they will. Or I think the other part of it could be it's the weekend. And like Adam Sessler must be rolling over in his crypt right now.
I'm sure he's wishing people that don't vote the way he does to self-delete themselves and, of course, drink their own urine. What a charming man. I think we should try and get him on the show sometime.
We should ask him. You think he'll do it?
I think, honestly, Zaxx, after the video you put up, I think that you have ultimate cred now, and you could probably get Sessler to come on.
I'll just tell him I'm Canadian, so if anyone's left wing, it's got to be me, right?
So let me ask you this. It wasn't just the fact that Amouranth was on in a bikini. It was also what they were talking about and the jokes they were dropping, which I don't have a problem with. Like, I think some of what they said was funny. I think some of what they said was really stupid too. But the fact is that it is such a startling departure from the gender studies, women's center, pussy hat march vibe that they were giving off just a couple of weeks ago to now have chicks in bikinis making ball jokes and 69 jokes. What do you think about that? Do you think we're going to see more of that? Or do you think that, like you said, this is just a weekend thing?
Good question, but I don't know. But what I do know is the segment that really caught me was the bikini one, of course, in that with the pool, with all the balls talk. But at the very end, one of them is miming jerking off.
I know. I know, dude.
Like,
go get him, Frosk! I mean,
yeah.
I'm going to spank it to Amouranth. I mean,
it's weird.
Yell, it's weird. It's weird. At the end of the day, money talks and ideology walks. They have a big-ass studio. There was a lot of capital investment by Suits into this thing. No. I think what shocked them is that third-wave feminism overlaid with identity politics was probably not the best marketing strategy they could have went with out of the gate.
And so to me, that can't be a coincidence. That's a direct shot back at them because they did the exact thing that she said in her rant that we shouldn't be doing.
The fact that they grabbed her and had her taste test anal lubes.
Right. Yeah, and they're talking about
that one a second. Let's think about that one a second.
And they're talking about what their asshole tastes like.
I want to know why Frosk wasn't in this conversation, because that would have been really good. I would have loved to have watched Amouranth and Frosk have a cat fight, because Frosk is the Brad Pitt of lesbians. You know,
that's right. Yeah, but I suspect that Frosk was hiding at the bottom of that pool.
Is that where they got rid of the body?
Probably, yeah. But the big news here is not just G4 being hypocrites, but is what the chain of events that you got started that gave me a pretty exciting day.
You're being way too generous. But
no, I'm not being generous, Salty. He made me say this, just so you know.
Yeah, that $20 American goes a long way in Canada, right? You can put like 1 liter of gas in up there.
Almost, yeah, almost. No, you sent off the tweet and you tagged Ryan Kinnell in it, which I would have never even thought to do, and I would have assumed he'd never look at a tweet I sent anyway. And you not only sent it, but you were confident he was going to read it and then run with it. And then you messaged me and said, hey, he gave me a thumbs up on that tweet. I'm like, really? Yeah.
It was a surgical strike. I mean, I was like, I've been watching Ryan since, before he became so toxic. And he, I respect the man, the work that he does and the grind that YouTubing is. And obviously he's been doing it longer than I have and has a magnificent channel as a result. But I just had a feeling, and within 5 seconds of me sending him the tweet, the thumbs up came in, and I tagged you, Zaxx, and I said, incoming, brother. I said, we just lit a fire here. But you did all the work. All I did was press the button, man.
Well, we can thank Frosk, too. I was impressed, though, because Ryan managed to put that together like that in, minutes, it seemed like, and get it out already.
Yeah, that was quick turnaround, but it was hot. I mean, the man was first to market. And then, of course, let's not in any way devalue or demean, our good friend heel versus babyface Az, who shouted you out on his show. And the way that we found out was Purple Valkyrie hitting us on Twitter going, hey, Az is talking about you guys. And I dropped what I was doing and we all ran.
Oh, my God.
What was that like? Dude, what was that like, Zaxx?
Well, first of all, I love you, Purple Valkyrie. That was amazing. You kept putting my link in the chat and you kept it running, and you must have alerted Az to it. But it was crazy, and so I of course go there as quick as I possibly can, and I look and holy shit, he's actually talking about me, and then I say hi everyone or something like that. I don't know. In the chat, and then he goes, hey, Zaxx is here, and puts my comment in his window, and he stays up there forever, and then he says go sub to his channel right now.
It's just great to see, man. Like, you build that community, and then people actually give you credit for what you do, and you really deserve that. You and I have been working together for 3-4 months now, and I am so honored that you decided to become part of me before I was even monetized, and we help each other out. Now we've got Maxfield Von Priestley on, we've got Purple Valkyrie that are part of the core crew, and it's like, man, just find cool people, treat people well with respect, and good things will happen.
That's right. Yeah, and the chain of events that led to what happened today, you couldn't plan for. And if not for those you people being involved in it, you and Purple, it would have never happened.
Friends, man, it's a good team, good crew. That's why our Tuesday night live shows, in my opinion, are freaking awesome. I count myself very lucky and very blessed that you, sir, are my friend, as well as Purple and Max.
Dude, no, I'm the lucky one here.
Zaxx, before we go, is there anything that you'd like people to know about that you're working on or something you're super excited about?
Tuesday, we've got our big Tuesday show, and we have a lineup of shows. It's a killer lineup coming for March, the rest of March, every Tuesday.
And there's going to be some pretty big YouTubers joining us in the near future. You, sir, have a good head for YouTube, and you are one of the hardest working mods. Like I said, I'm honored that you're my friend, and you deserve all of this success. So hail to you, brother.
Thank you. And thank you for all you've done for me. Appreciate you.
So, Zaxx, how can people find you easily? Because there's a lot of Zaxx out there if you just type Zaxx in the YouTube search.
There's a lot more Zaxx than you'd expect to find anywhere. So if you search Zaxx... Yeah, it's weird. If you search Zaxx 7, the number 7 after Zaxx, you find me right away.
Look for more breaking G4 and other crazy news from Zaxx. You can find his link in the description below. Check us out every Tuesday night, 7:15 Central, live show, Purple Valkyrie, Maxfield Von Priestley, and a rotating panel of wonderful people that you can find here on YouTube. Everybody, take care.